Good morning, folks. Good morning, folks. Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Rodney? I
Not
can't
much.
hear you now. Hold on. Let me check my
Uh-oh.
volume settings here. Audio unmute. How's that? You got me now? I can't hear you.
Well, I could hear you to
All right.
begin with.
Let's see. I got these earplugs in. I had to catch the sunrise. So
Oh,
I see the sun
man.
coming up. I was going to go down to the beach. I don't know if you could hear me. I can't hear you.
I
Good morning,
can hear
everybody.
you.
Happy Friday. Let's see if I can't make this work now. Do I have a volume control on this gizmo? I'm on my iPad, set up on a tripod out here, and that's a bright sun. I'll put my head in the sun so I could be angelic. Let's see now. I'm sorry. Let me get to work this thing. I'm probably blocking the volume. Where's the controls? I can never feel them. Sorry, guys. Must be on this end.
Oh,
That's
now,
why.
y-
Putting the volume up. The volume's up.
can you
And
hear
I
me?
can't hear you. Let me unplug this. Maybe it's because I have this mic plug. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
And now I can hear you. I put
Yeah.
in my earbuds. It mutes the audio.
Huh.
All right, I'm here. Hi, Rodney.
Hey, how's it going? Hey,
Good.
Go ahead.
Just said I just was like you texted me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get ready. I had a quick shower shave. Well, barely shave.
Yeah.
I had to
Well,
shave here and here.
that's good because we got Ron Lockwood joining us, and we got Peter Carroll joining us.
Awesome.
So now you look all pretty and
Awesome.
stuff for
Wow,
everybody.
Peter Carroll, Ron Lockwood, all the famous people.
Morning. Morning, guys.
Morning, Peter.
Morning, Ron. Good morning,
How's
Peter.
it, buddy?
Morning,
Hanging
Rodney.
in there.
Morning, Paul. Morning, Ron.
Hey, Peter, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good.
Hope everybody's doing well. I know Ron's on his way to work.
Yeah, it's pretty lonely out
Come
here.
again? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying, hope everybody Friday was starting off well. I said Ron is on his way to work, so.
Hey, Rodney, I don't know how long I'll be with you. I kind of come into the no man's land here in about 5 to 10 minutes, and I don't have cell phone for almost 2 hours.
Okay. Well, at least you could join for a few minutes, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
So
How is the audio? You guys are coming across a little jumbly on my end. Little breaking up. Am I out? You can hear me fine, or?
yeah, yeah, we can hear you fine.
Do I
It's
sound
really
okay?
poor, really poor on my end. I'm gonna leave and come back. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Let's see how it works.
All righty. So Peter, how you doing, man?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Yeah, doing good. Yeah.
This is about, what time is it in your land there, Peter? About midnight or so?
No, it's only 8:40 p.m. Friday night.
Oh, okay.
Fairly civilized hour for a change.
Yeah. Some normal people hours.
That's right.
Well, I
God,
wasn't.
there's a car.
I wasn't sure if I was going to catch you or not, but
Yeah, just
all right.
sitting down to watch Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, or not Temple of Doom, the Last Crusade. I was just going to watch that, but I'll record it and watch it a bit later.
So what'd you say, Paul? You're not still not hearing us well? Oh,
Bad on my end.
well, I hear you fine.
You know, I've actually been having a lot of that same problem with my phone, where I can't hear, but I've got you hooked to the Bluetooth in the truck. But where there's times that not just you, Rodney. I mean, it's anybody, but any live stream. It's weird. Sometimes I just can't hear it from the phone, and other times it blasts me out. So
Yeah, it can be pretty fickle, I think.
I can hear you guys. It's just coming across like really jarbly.
Oh, okay. Well, we hear you just fine, so we'll talk about you and you listen to the garble and we'll be laughing and you have to figure it all out. How's that?
No, I can't. Either I can't hear Rodney, who was just playing games.
No.
You're playing.
No, I'm not playing games.
No.
Peter, can I hear you?
Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think. Yep, I heard you. I hear
Okay.
Ron. I hear Peter. And Ron.
But you don't hear me.
Right? No, maybe not.
You don't hear me?
Can you guys hear Rodney?
Yep.
yep.
Nah.
It's
I
weird.
got no Rodney.
That is weird.
Weird.
Beaner, stop.
Oh well.
That
I can
is
think of worse things than not having to hear Rodney in the morning.
Uh,
I'll leave and come back again. Let me try one more time.
Okay, buddy. Good morning, Max Air 420. How are you today?
That doesn't do anything. All right. Be right back.
Roger that.
That's what I forgot to do. Pop out the chat. Yeah, done that.
So yeah, Ron, I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to join or not, but I wanted to send you a link anyway.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it won't be for much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit the snowman's land, and I don't have communication with anybody for about 2 hours.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, welcome to South Dakota.
All right, let's bring Paul back in and see if this helps any. Can you hear me, Paul?
Yeah, I hear you now, but again, just like a bad cell phone connection. I wonder if it's my Wi-Fi.
Huh.
Yeah, it could be.
Could be.
Bright sun behind me. I'm going to turn around. I'm getting all washed out over there. I could see in the picture. Maybe if I go in the house closer to my router.
That might help.
Looks like you've got the sun behind you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he told me earlier he wanted to get the sunrise.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I gotta see my son. See.
Well, that's pretty.
Too windy to fly though.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a sunrise live stream here as well, but again, it's too windy, so I opted to do this instead.
But I'm standing right next to my router, and it's still.
Well, you sounding better. How am I sounding?
On my end, yeah, maybe. Nah, still like a bad cell phone, or like in a bad area. I don't know. Strange. Look at the router I got. What's taking forever to flip? This thing broadcasts everywhere. I can walk down the block and still be connected.
Wow.
So maybe I'm too close to the router.
Looks like a big spider on the wall.
But I mean, Paul, you can hear Peter and Ron just fine, right?
Nah, it's inaudible on my end, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Wait. That sounded better. I'm getting a little further away from the router here.
Okay.
That's this ticket.
I'll do a long count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
You skipped
9,
2.
10. Is that better?
Nope. I even
Nice shirt
for the occasion.
I know, and I was going to tell you, you made me feel bad that I didn't wear my drone bum shirt, but I was already dressed.
Well, then mission accomplished.
Well, thanks. So, anyway,
it's a beautiful day here. I wish it wasn't so windy.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah,
you going in the air, Ron?
What's that, Paul?
Are you flying today? I mean, in a chopper or something, you know?
Yeah, on my way up now.
Well, I hope it's a nice mellow day for you, buddy.
So do I. They said things are like super slow. I talked to my partner yesterday. They haven't had a flight last Thursday.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah, I guess people
I
are
caught super slow. I caught super slow and Thursday.
Yeah.
You need to hold up signs so I can read what you're saying.
Well, that's kind of hard for Ron, but
yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to get a pretty wild day tomorrow. Supposed to get some pretty strong southerly winds coming in tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, so up to 100 kilometers an hour in places.
Wow.
Which is up around 60 miles an hour or thereabouts.
Yeah.
Night train's in the house.
We
Good morning, sir.
Here yesterday. All right.
Hey, Paul.
Maybe if I try a different device. I'm going to try my phone. I'm going to exit here again, come back on with my cell phone.
Okay.
Maybe that'll work better. All right, guys. Let me
Okie dokie.
find my
seat. Yeah, hi to Nitron.
Yeah, exactly. This is terrible. I don't know what to do with my cell phone. Must be my jacket pocket. All right. I'll be right back, guys. I think.
Okay, buddy. Oh man! Oh, the joys of these impromptu things.
Never know what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Just to warn you, I've got my entry for that bird competition ready.
Oh, did you put one in?
Not yet, but it's ready.
Oh man, good luck, buddy. Yeah, I committed to.
You won't say that one to see it.
Yeah, share it with us. Let us see it.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh, I was going to. Hang on, I'll have to plug the USB stick in.
Can you make his screen big, Rodney?
Sure.
Hang on. Just got to remember how to do this screen share thing. Hang on. It's not ready yet. Just got to find the picture first. Should be on this thing here. Where is it?
Yeah, I think the deadline's like the 15th or 17th.
One more time.
Get rid of that one.
We hear you. I hear you fine.
I hear you fine. Wow.
Oh, what a difference.
Wow. My cheap Android phone. I was on my $500 iPad, but my $99 phone is better.
There it is,
Well,
Rodney.
I'm getting ready to. Wow, that's nice.
That's gotta be Ron. He takes the best pictures.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Peter,
Wow.
I think you did some photoshopping there.
That's Peter.
Peter, those birds don't look real. I'm sorry, buddy, but they just don't look real. Do you really have birds with pastel colors in Australia?
Oh, that's an American bird, actually, or a North American bird, that one.
What kind of-
He got it off the National Geographic website, man.
Yeah, I thought it was something.
I got this on TV.
That's pretty
a
cool.
good picture, brother.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the pic?
That's this little bird behind me. That's that one there. Little one. I was using your green screen tips you put up there on LumaFusion. I did that in LumaFusion.
Well, it worked.
Yeah. It isn't.
Eagle VP, good morning. How are you doing today, sir?
It isn't perfect, but it worked okay, actually.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, there's a few little areas that didn't sort of key in properly, but well, pretty happy with it. Yeah, I used a couple of our local supermarket. Their shopping bag, their reusable shopping bags. They're like a bright green. So I just sat the bird on there, put one underneath it, one behind it, and photographed it, and away it went. Yeah, it worked well.
Oh, they look good. Ron, you still there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm in and out.
okay. Cause I'm not. I guess you turned your light off.
Dark
Yeah,
over there.
I'm getting heavy into deer territory, so I'm just making sure I can see really well.
Gotcha. Yeah, and it sounds like you're beginning to break up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you guys go. Rodney, thanks for having me in. You guys have a great day.
You too, Ron. Always a pleasure to have you in here. You be good and be
thanks,
safe.
Rodney. Paul, Peter, take care.
Okay,
Ron,
we'll do.
be good.
We'll catch up to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Always good not seeing you, Ron.
Yeah.
All right.
Later,
See you
Ron.
later.
Hey,
Yeah,
be
bye-bye.
safe. Have fun. All righty. Now, how can I read the chats? Oh, it says chat here.
Can I do that right here on my phone?
You should
but
be
then
able to.
Yeah, then I can't see you guys.
You got your phone landscaped? Is that?
I do.
Yeah, you got it like that.
Yeah, if I
If you
put
turn
it
it straight up, straight up, you should be able to see the chats but just, of course, the screen gets smaller. But
yeah,
oh, and you turn sideways.
yeah. My phone thing reorient. Kate. Yeah, all right. I was upside down. That's fine. Here we go. Now I should side up. Hey, Night Train, Rodney. Rodney's in the house.
Yeah, Rodney's here.
Yeah, I have just the chats now. I don't have maybe I could put the image on the TV. That's why I wanted to use my iPad so I could use my phone to be in the chat and use the iPad to.
Well,
you know,
use the iPad to read the chats.
You want to know a funny thing? Funny you should say that. This little crummy phone, I have no problem reading the chats. I have no problem reading my emails. If I go in the comments, like on YouTube, YouTube Studio, I can read comments. I do it all on the phone. It's nice and easy to read. I do it on the iPad, and it's small. All the lettering is small. I don't know. It's probably an adjustment on there, but everything comes across tiny. I can't read it. Yeah, I have bad eyes to start. And I think I have my phone set up where the font's a little bigger. I don't know if I could do that on here or not. But everything I do on here, I can't read it. I can't read like in the comment section when I go through comments. You think it would be easier on here?
Yeah,
No.
I want to try that LumaFusion after seeing your video the other day, Paul.
Oh, awesome.
And but you're right. Everything is so small, I really can't tell what it is I'm doing. And
yeah,
I'm not. I'd pretty much need a mouse and a keyboard. So,
or one of these.
They work good.
Oh yeah. I could get one of those, huh? Where'd you get that from? Amazon?
I did. It was like $19, I think.
Really?
Yeah, there might be better ones. This one, it does all right. I mean, it works well, but it shuts off automatically after like 10 minutes. So I'll be working and it stops working. Like I got to turn it back on again because it's powered. You power this up. And but it works great.
Seems like there should be a way to turn the auto off function off.
Maybe. I don't look into these things. This is the way you got it. It's the way it works. But there's like no menus or anything. That's just an on and an off button on here. So I don't know. Maybe it can be connected to your computer or something. I don't know.
What's that called?
It's just a pen, for your iPad. What do you call that?
Yeah, I've got the official Apple one, but they cost a fortune. Those things.
Yeah, that probably lasts a while though. This I'll get a good hour or two of editing with this before I have to charge it up again.
I think Dennis has the same one, doesn't he?
No, he has the Apple one also. I believe. I believe. I could be wrong. I know he's got the case for his nice. He's got the iPad Pro, the nice big one.
Yeah, when we were up in Pennsylvania, I've been toying with the idea of getting an iPad Pro.
Yeah,
and maybe doing all of my editing from there, but those things are so expensive.
The mini's expensive. I think I paid close to $500 for mine. But
that's about what go ahead.
I'm sorry. There's cheaper ones, but this has the cell. I wanted to be able to go live with it out in the field, so I got the one where you can buy data and go cellular.
Yeah. Well, mine's just wireless. I opted not to get the one with the cell service because I already had a tablet that had cell service.
Right.
It's an Android tablet, but It's also a Samsung, so it's a pretty good tablet. But when I tried to do live streams and stuff, or even when I tried to use it for flying, it just didn't perform well. And the iPad Mini 4 that I got works extremely well, especially, and I can plug it in with the OTG cable.
Yeah.
So, which frees up the wireless. So that's how I'm able to do my live streams when I'm sitting here at home, or even when I'm out, I can use my phone as a hotspot and still be able to connect.
Yeah, I've had better luck using Brian's phone. I can't use my phone as a hotspot. They took that feature away from me. No good, Nicks. But I could log into Brian's hotspot. Or if I get a decent enough Wi-Fi in the area, there's but the cellular data I found is really iffy. Like on the iPad, like if I buy data and I go live, my last live stream down by the beach, which was just buffering like mad. That was why I was on the iPad using the cellular data.
Yeah,
but, I'm sorry. But like I said, at home with the Wi-Fi, it's great, you know.
Well, that's why I do all my sunrise live streams from home, is because I like the reliability, and as long as I get the RTMP key, you know, beforehand, I very seldom have any problems.
But it remembers the RTMP I'm on. I just go live. I hit go live. You got to select RTMP. You don't have to type the key in every time, do you?
Well, as long as the key doesn't change.
Oh,
it seems like at least my experience, if I don't look and verify that the key is the correct one, I'll go try to go live and I won't be streaming anything because the key was not correct. It changes.
Does it change? What, do you have another channel that you're using, another key that from switching channels, or it just changes randomly? Like your key for your Rodney Bell channel changes.
Yeah,
it's like
it changes. It seems to change randomly.
Really? I thought I had that problem once. Somebody said, "Oh, the stream key changed," but it hadn't. My stream key has always been my stream key, and weird. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand it either, and
well, that's a pain.
So I start checking it now.
Right. You can copy and paste it in there, though. You don't have to type it every time.
Right? Well, I haven't figured out how to look at it from my tablet yet. So I have to get on. In the mornings, I get on the computer and I bring up the Go4 app and I go to the custom the RTMP thing, and then I look and compare the two, and then if it's changed, then I type in the new, or I copy the new one, paste it to WordPad, and then I go back into the Go4 app and change it there, and I have to enter it in manually. So until I figure out how to get to the studio on the iPad.
On your iPad, don't you have a text or like a text edit program, or even something? I use Microsoft Notes, and I have the app on my iPad, and I save all my passwords in there. I save every important thing that I need, and in there I keep my stream key. If it need be, I could just go in there and copy, and then go back to the Go4 app and just paste it right in. I was doing that when I thought my key was changing, and it wasn't. But there was a couple of weeks there where I wasn't able to go live at all, just before Texas, for Spin Up. And
yeah, I remember that.
that you just had to delete, go for, reinstall it, and then all was wonderful with the world. Go figure.
So let's see. Let me go to YouTube. Go to my channel. YouTube Studio. Okay. It's loading.
Are you doing that on the iPad?
Yeah.
I guess that might be another way to do it. If you use the Studio app, it's limited as to what you can do with it. But if you go in via a browser, like if you have the Chrome browser or something, and type in YouTube Studio and go in like on a desktop, then you have access to like everything.
Okay. So I open Chrome.
And I think you just type in youtube.studio or studio.youtube. I forget. Mine remembers it. So actually, let me see if I can tell you right now. And if you do it that way, you have full access. You just use the desktop version.
Fortunately, I have to sign in.
Of course. I hate having everything remember my password where you don't have to sign in, but I hate that if I ever lose a device, everybody's got access to everything. Although you have to sign into the device, so I'll point out. But yeah, I use Safari actually. Do I? That's what was on there.
Yeah, see, so here I am. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but I'll try to get it up there where you can see it. I'm on YouTube, and I clicked on my icon, right? And it usually comes up, it says your channel, and then several lines down, it says YouTube Studio.
Right.
That doesn't show up here. So it's like you have to use the app.
Oh, I just realized I'm Be Right Back bum. that was from like months ago. I was trying to go live in the car. I was trying to join you.
Oh.
I was driving around. I'm like, oh, be right back. I'm going into the store, and I never came back. Sorry about
I remember that stream.
Yeah, that's right. That's when you went into the pizza shop, wasn't it?
Yeah, I left the camera in the car. I left the phone in. So. I was actually next to the pizza shop. I was going to the deli next door.
Okay.
To be technical.
Well, I'm going to have to play with it because if I can get it to where I can copy and paste the key, that would be so much better.
Well, save the key. There's apps you can get where you can hold, like notes. I think the iPad actually comes with notes. That's what I do. I'm not even using Microsoft Notes. This came with the iPad. Notes. Do you see Notes? There's one of the apps on there, and you could save notes.
Drone Pool's in the house.
What's up, Dano?
Holland Ash Outdoors is in the house. Good morning, guys.
See, now I'm going to open up the chats on here and see if I can't read them because I'm jealous. I want to read chat.
No,
I want to know who's talking about. But yeah, you should have notes right on the iPad, honey.
I do.
Oh, there you go. You could put your stream key in there, save it, and it'll always be there. And you can copy and paste from there right to go for. Beats the heck out of typing it every time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I got to get me one of those pens, too.
I'm all about easy. Yeah, this thing's great. I love it. For editing, this is excellent. Lumen Fusion, I highly recommend it.
Just another thing for me to lose.
I just keep this in the house. It's never leaves the house, man.
Oh, okay.
I'll use my finger on the road. Dennis has a cool. His case holds the pen.
Yeah, and and it was cool because he set it up on the computer desk there in the hotel room, right? And he's just sitting there and he's just working away at it, and I'm like, wow, I got to get me one of those. I may just do away with a computer altogether.
Yeah,
Sure beats a laptop. And I'm sure it'd probably work with a Bluetooth keyboard, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, even this I could use if I got a Bluetooth. As a matter of fact, I have a Bluetooth keyboard. I don't know why, but I don't rarely. I guess when you're typing, when you're answering comments and stuff like that, that'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, I find it so much easier to type comments with a keyboard than it is to do it from my phone. It just because By the time I remember who I'm trying to make the comment to, I've already forgotten how to spell their handle.
Apple Pencils, the first edition one where you have to plug it into the lightning connector to charge it up. But the newer iPads, I think they just connect to the top of the iPad magnetically. You just sort of stick it on the top there and it charges it up.
Yeah, that's what Dennis's does. Yes.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, this isn't Apple. It's third party, I guess, whatever. So you got to plug it in. It's hot. The tip comes off, and you plug it in regular.
Oh, that's got a lightning connector as well, has it?
No, it's regular. It's Android.
Okay.
What do you call that? Micro USB or whatever they call that.
Oh yeah, yep.
I don't know if you can see it. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Not a lightning.
Okay.
Everything should be the same.
Yeah, that's right.
All these different connectors and adapters and gizmos and gadgets.
Yeah, it's so frustrating because I use when I did my live stream, I use this phone. Well, I can unplug it now; it's charged up. But I use this phone to put into my Smooth Q gimbal, right? And then I use it as a camera mostly. I don't talk with it or anything. It's just one of those pay-as-you-go phones. You know what I'm talking about?
A burner phone.
Huh? A burner phone.
Like a burner phone? Like you get in 7-Eleven where you just like pay and
so much.
I mean?
Yeah, but see, I don't get the service because I can connect to whatever. I can use my regular phone as a hotspot, so I don't need the cell service.
Okay.
And Timeless Truths, Mr. Crowley and his drone, Ruland. Good morning,
Mr. Crowley, Ruland. Dan,
hope everything is going well with you guys today. So, but anyway, yeah, I got a lot to do here the next couple of days because I'm going back to work.
Oh yeah, good for you. Working hard. You gonna work from home?
No,
going in?
I'm gonna actually have to go in, but my work knows that I'm limited, so I'm going back. And I can't lift anything over 10 pounds, so all my younger people are going to have to do all the building. They're going to learn whether they like it or not.
Now you can work and be distant. You don't need to be right next to anybody, or
no. Yeah. And then there would probably only be two of us there anyway. So
I suppose you're fortunate that you've got a job to go back to the way things are at the moment.
Yes, that is true. And I thank God every day for that.
Yeah.
You could say that's one of the benefits of working with a contractor, a government or military contractor, is but I mean, and I'm sure some of the military contractors, especially the smaller ones, are hurting because the base they have their restrictions and stuff, and but if you're essential personnel, you need to be there, and we have a lot of stuff that we got to build to meet our orders. So I'm sure my boss would have loved to have me come back a week ago, but I needed the time off.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. So
that kind of worked out to your benefit there. Were you did you have any kind of vacation or any pay or anything like that was saved up that you used, or sick pay or what?
The vacation I had was used up before they would let me go on to short-term disability. So and that's the way it is with most short-term disability insurances. Is if you have leave, you have to use it up. You can't.
Yeah.
So we had planned to go to a family reunion in New Mexico in May, and we were going to stop off in Texas for the weekend. And I was going to hook up with Chris Hope, and my wife was going to go see her daughter, and then I was going to hook up with Chris Hope, and well, that would have fallen through even if I hadn't have gone into the hospital. That would have fallen through now anyway. But so we rescheduled that for September or August and September. Oh, hang on.
Yes. I'm hanging.
Good. I'm glad to see you're hanging.
I don't. Speaking of August, I'm not really sure if I'm going to make Denver now. I don't know what's going on. And I've been out of work now for 2 weeks. It's killing me because I
bet it is, buddy. I am so I feel so bad for you. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
I'll send you my bank information. You could deposit all the money in there.
Okay, I'll do that.
No, but typically I'm paycheck to paycheck, but I'm waiting for Uber Eats. They're trying to do something to get some money in.
Oh yeah.
What was killing me too, because my job, I would make a lot of tips, so I always had cash in my pocket. So that's killing me too. I have no regular paycheck now. I got no cash in my pocket, no tips coming in. So I have some money in the bank.
When you'd go to set up TVs, that's what you did, right? You'd go in and set up TVs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And did you get tips? I know that's a personal question, but
no, not at all. I don't mind. I relied on tips actually. I had my regular pay, which was good, but the tips were great. Cash money. I get every now and then. I got a couple of dollars. I didn't get much. But yeah, tips were great. Tips. Everybody. It depends where you are. If you're in the wealthy neighborhoods, out in the Hamptons or out here on the North Shore, they call it the Gold Coast. They ain't getting nothing. Usually, you're dealing with a caretaker or somebody's like, "Oh yes, Mr. Faversham wants his TV over here." He told him, so you're not getting anything there.
That's pretty good.
But in your middle class and regular neighborhoods with regular people's tips are great, man. People are very generous for the most part.
That's good because it wouldn't. I don't think it ever occurred to me to. Well, actually, it has. We had a refrigerator delivered and a stove delivered and a dishwasher delivered, and we did tip those guys. Yeah, okay. Brent Nunley, good morning.
Good morning, Brent.
Hey, Brent.
Oh, look at that! I'm charged up already. How could that be? This was probably not.
So, Mr. Crawley says, "Send me cash."
Oh, you got it, Sean. You talking to me?
Bills. Is it okay if they're marked, Mr. Crowley? Or do you want unmarked bills? So I wonder what old Matt's up to, Peters.
Yeah, I don't know. He probably being Good Friday here today. He probably wasn't working. I wouldn't think he'd be working.
It's like Sunday's Easter. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, not that. Yeah. Oh, he put a comment on one of my videos earlier today. That was all I've heard of him the last couple of days.
Yeah, he sent me a message on Messenger the other day, and I hadn't heard from him since. But I'm going to try and catch his show again tonight.
Oh.
Tonight or tomorrow night?
It would be tonight for us. It'll be tomorrow around noon for him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I always miss him. It's Saturday. His show is Saturday night, right?
It's Saturday noon. Usually is when he has it. But you got to remember, they're 14 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, I know. And they never send me the lotto number.
It'll be around 10 p.m. your time.
Right, that's why I miss it too. From Beauty Rex.
See, I'm showing it's 9:20 p.m. in Brisbane. Is that correct there? Peter, you're on the same time zone, right?
But it says here 9:20 is on the knocker. Yep, definitely. Yep.
So, where do you live?
I'm in Melbourne.
Melbourne. Okay.
Probably down the bottom end of Australia, southeast corner.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, where Matt's up north of Sydney. Is it?
How far from Madigan?
Sorry?
How far is it between you and Matt? If you had drove? Or?
Probably, not sure exactly, but probably 1,500 to 2,000 kilometres, probably. So over 1,000 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, so a fair distance.
It'd take a bit of a drive.
Yeah, sure.
Back in the 90s, early 90s, I was stationed out at Mare Island, and I set myself up a CB base station using a mobile unit.
Yeah.
And I set me up an antenna at the house that I lived at, and it was a makeshift antenna. I used a 107-inch automotive whip antenna, and I put strung wires for a ground plane. And I actually talked to someone in Brisbane, Australia, over the CB.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was cool. I caught the skip just right.
Yeah.
Was it a K40 antenna there, Rodney?
No, it was just a standard old Radio Shack 107-inch whip fiberglass whip antenna.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was impressed. So
I used to have a CB in my car many, many years ago, and as I say, when the conditions are right, you can pick up people from overseas on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old Citizen Band Radio. Breaker. Breaker. Because you usually catch all the truckers on there, right?
Yeah.
Was that a ham radio? Maybe not said CB. You said CB. What's the difference? Is there a ham radio?
CB stands for Citizen Band, and
right.
Even though you needed a license, you didn't have to take an FCC license test like you do for ham radio.
Ham, you need to be licensed, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have you have to pass it, take a test and stuff, and you have to have some electronics background and stuff like that, and radio theory background. Whereas CB, you just applied for a license.
I didn't even know you had to apply for a license for CB. We used to they sold them in the stores. You bought one, put in your car, plug it in, and go. I never.
Well, I don't think they do that anymore. But back in the day, you had to, because you had to send an application to the FCC, but they did let you use. You kept a copy of your application, and your call sign was your initials plus the last four of your social security.
Wow.
And
That's kind of personal.
it was back then, and then that all changed, of course. But then I think they just did away with the licensing for CBs anyway. But I think you still have to take a test for ham radio.
Yeah, I would imagine ham you can get all over the world. I know.
Yeah.
But you did it with CB. You got Australia?
Yeah. There's a thing. It's a phenomenon called skip, where the radio signals skip through the atmosphere.
Wow.
You catch it at the right time. I mean, you can talk to long distances. I've talked to, at that time period, I talked to Brisbane, Australia. I talked to some guy down in South America. I forget where in South America. I was talking to a trucker in Arizona, and it sounded like he was right close. And he asked me for a traffic update, and I tell him, well, Interstate 80 is rather busy going through Fairfield. And he goes, what do you mean, Fairfield? Fairfield, Arizona? I said, no, Fairfield, California. He goes, I'm on Interstate 40 in Arizona.
That's fascinating.
And
that's fascinating.
It is fascinating.
I would imagine the EMR is coming off of that antenna, though, because you're not using cell towers. That's broadcasting from your antenna right to them, right? That's
That's it was just a radio frequency.
Yeah.
Crazy. Wow, if you could actually see all the radio frequencies in the air, you wouldn't be able to see your hand in front of your face, probably.
You probably wouldn't be able to. You're right. Good morning, Mike B, aka the Drone Ranger.
It is. Hi, Mike B.
Mike B. Happy Friday, Mike. Did I lose you?
No. No, we just had a quiet moment for a minute.
Okay. Moment of silence.
So Night Train said that his uncle was stationed in Germany, so he was able to talk to him over CB radio.
Well, that's really cool. I never realized that you can get that kind of distance with them. I used to put them in. I used to install car stereos before I used to deliver TVs. I used to deliver TVs. But back in the day.
Normally, under normal conditions, you wouldn't be able to. But if you have a good antenna
and a booster maybe of some sort.
Well, yeah, if you have a booster, you could definitely do it. But even with the standard CB with no amplifier in it at all, if the conditions are right, you can increase your distance. And like I said, it's called skip. So
skip. Yeah. Interesting.
So at the radio I was using was a really, 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 really good radio. In fact, it was
realistic.
No, it wasn't a realistic. In fact, it was technically, it was a
Cobra.
No, it was I forget what it's called.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of the ones we put in back in the day. I know Cobra was a big name.
I know Cobra, Midland, Realistic.
Midland. Yes.
Those were the biggies. And somebody mentioned earlier in the chat, if you talk I forgot what I was going to say.
You're getting old, Rodney.
Oh, if you talk on single sideband, sometimes you could get some good distance too.
Hi, Rodney.
Sideman, you want to say hi to Rodney?
Hi, is that Don?
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
It's not just Rodney.
Oh.
It's the whole planet. It's Australia.
Yeah, we got
Hi,
Peter
everybody.
from Australia.
Hi, Mrs. Bum.
Hi.
So it looks like a really pretty day there, Paul.
Yeah, it is actually. I'm really debating. UAV forecast says I got high winds, but looking at the flag over there, I guess I have it set at 100 feet. It's weird. At ground level, it's not bad at all. I might have to go fly.
I was thinking about it. If I can take care of all my business this morning, I may take a ride in my truck and
Oh, nice.
go find a place.
Nice. That's the F-150, right?
Yeah,
How you liking that, by the way?
I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I
that's a
can
nice-
tell you one thing. After having to sit in the back seat for a couple of weeks when we were driving, I don't like the back seats too much.
Well, I guess you don't have to worry about that anymore now, right?
Not
You had to
anymore.
sit in the back seat.
Yeah, because I wasn't allowed to drive for 30 days. So anytime I had to go to a doctor's appointment, we had to work around my wife's schedule to schedule my doctor's appointments. And then when we drove,
And she put you in the back seat?
well, yeah, because they said if I sat in the front seat and we got into an accident, the airbag deploying would could possibly re-break the sternum.
Don't want to do that, I suppose. Okay.
Nope. And they actually told me that, and it could prove to be fatal if it happened.
That wouldn't be fun.
No, it wouldn't. So I gladly succumbed to sitting in the back seat. But you know what? It was kind of nice because I just imagined I was a rich person and had a lovely woman. Really
There
long.
you go.
Oh, that's what you do for me.
Yeah, that's what I do for Dawn. I drive Dawn around. I'm her chauffeur. I'm called Driving Miss Dawny.
Yeah,
What am I going into?
somebody said on the live chat during that period of time, goes, "Oh yeah, we ought to start calling this Driving Miss Rodney." And I'm like, that ain't gonna happen.
Miss Rodney. This just doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
Did you work out what engine you have in the truck there, Rodney?
Yes, it's a.
I think last time I asked you, you weren't too sure.
Yeah, it's a V6. I think it's a 3.5 liter V6.
Okay. Is that one of the EcoBoost ones?
EcoBoost.
Oh, it is, okay.
And let me tell you something.
Yeah, that'd have heaps of power.
It is the first time I passed somebody, scared the daylights out of me. Because you know how when you floor the gas pedal, your car switches into passing gear?
Yep.
Well, it did. I almost rear-ended the guy I was passing and almost lost control of the truck, which would have been a really bad thing. Because I wasn't prepared for that much power.
Okay.
Scared the daylights out of me.
Wow. V6, who would think?
I know, right?
They've come a long way.
They have, and I mean it's crazy how powerful it is.
Yeah.
I could have swore it was a V8.
Yeah, well, if it's the EcoBoost, they've got a turbocharger on them, haven't they?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you
Yeah, I would think.
you getting a bit of the cabin fever?
I know I am, but I can at least get out though. So I just usually in the mornings I'll go out. Like when you texted me this morning, I was debating whether or not to take a ride down to the beach just to get out.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't look at the time when I said good morning, friends, on the message, and I'm
5 a.m. It was 4. It was actually 4:50 something.
Yeah, it was 4:50 something. I'm like, wait a minute, you've never texted that early. And then of course you answer back, and I'm like, oh man, is he getting up to go fly, or did I wake him up? Which is something I really don't want to do is wake up my friends. They wouldn't like me anymore.
That's quite all right, man. My phone never wakes me anyway. Never.
Well,
I think I have it actually. Go ahead.
Once I get to sleep, my phone don't bother me either unless the alarm's going off.
Yeah, I forget. I think I actually have mine set to quiet automatically between certain hours, like between
Okay, yeah.
like from 10 till 4 in the morning, something like that. Yeah, just in case. So, because sometimes I'd get phone calls from. Sometimes you got to call a customer and they save your number, and it's like, I've actually gotten phone calls like 1, 2 in the morning from idiot customers like, I have a problem with my TV. Like, yeah.
They can't wait till morning.
Yeah. It's some people just have no clue.
Yeah.
It's like, really? 1 in the morning?
Well, I wake up. I would usually wake up around 2, pretty much every morning.
Wow,
Yeah.
But
I try to go back to sleep.
Right.
Sometimes I can't. So.
Yeah, I've been up since 2:30 today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like getting up that early because then if I have the hankering to go take a ride somewhere, I know I can make it, upstate or somewhere a couple hours away by sunrise,
Well,
because how I like my sunrises.
yeah. Man, what a beautiful
Like
day
Montauk.
it is there.
Yeah, it is absolutely nice puffy clouds. It was raining earlier.
Was it?
Well, yeah, big. Early this morning I came out here and there was big dark clouds coming in. It's like, oh, looks like it's going to rain. And sure enough, it rained, but it passed quickly. Very nice.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Guess with the high winds, the clouds pass fast. So I was going to do a time lapse of the clouds, but it was dark. And actually did a little bit of the moon. It was a nice bright moon, and the clouds passing in front of it. Kind of cool.
Cool.
Make like an eerie moon. But I need a better camera. I need something I could zoom a little bit better because it's just when you watch it back, it's a tiny little dot in the sky,
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Phantom Hodges Drone and Metro Drones. Welcome to the chat.
Good morning, guys. Sorry about the train noise.
Wow, that sounds like you were right next to the tracks. You pretty much are, I guess, huh?
There you go. There goes the big empty train. Nobody on it. It's so weird because I'm right here next to the train station over here, and we usually have hundreds of people in here in the mornings going to work. It's just nobody there anymore. It's just empty. I watch the trains go by empty. Nobody on the train. Maybe 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
Really.
When I watch the news, they show the streets of New York. I watch Fox and Friends in the morning, and they'll show the streets of New York City where they're at, and it's just like no cars whatsoever, or very
Yes,
few.
it's very surreal. That's something you never see. It's just like this is a once in a lifetime, hopefully.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Just crazy, crazy.
So getting the same here now. So we're supposed to stay home at all times unless they're giving us sort of a list of acceptable excuses to go out. But other than those, you're supposed to stay at home all the time. Yeah.
If the whole world was doing that, that would work out pretty good, probably. I would imagine. Unfortunately, not everybody's on the same page. I know Sweden has no rules at all about that.
Really?
That's what I've seen. Yeah. Yeah, somebody subs me from Sweden, and we were chatting. He said, "No, there's it's just business as usual."
Okay.
Well, I guess maybe some countries just wasn't hit as hard as some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty much worldwide.
Yeah, our numbers here are starting to taper off. The number of new cases are starting to taper off fairly significantly at the moment, which is a good thing.
That's good.
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. They're saying we probably plateaued as well over here.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're dropping, but they're not. I mean, I don't think they're growing much more. There's still a lot going on, though. There's still every day. I don't know what the numbers are, but it's a lot. A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people dying daily.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah. Howard County, Nassau County. Yeah.
We have the highest.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't watch the news too much. It's just depressing, but yeah, supposedly we have the highest rate here in the county where we are, the highest rate of deaths.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't imagine being higher than New York City per capita, maybe.
No. Of like Long Island.
Of Long Island,
Like,
okay.
as opposed to Suffolk.
Okay, Nassau and Suffolk. It's only two counties here, Nassau and Suffolk. Other than that, because the city's huge, we can't be more than that. All right, I'm talking hearsay now. This is just.
The governor's coming on any minute.
The governor's coming on again. He's on all day. He's got to get tired of talking about it. Every time I turn on the TV, the governor's on.
Oh yeah, well, it's certainly. I'm sure he's doing a fine job up there.
Just doing all he can. He's trying, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think every body in the government is trying their best to get through this.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to be over. Yeah, Mrs. Baum says, take a ride in your truck. Come on up here. It's just what he needs.
You know what? I thought about doing that.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that nowadays, man.
No, because it would be my luck. I would end up going into Maryland and have to get a hotel room so I could be quarantined for 14 days.
Yeah, New Jersey too, I think.
Yeah, and so that's not a good time. You're absolutely correct about that.
Yeah, I think we'll wait till this blows over.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you're welcome anytime, buddy.
Well, I definitely want to come up that way because I want to fly that lighthouse with you.
Awesome. I want to take you there, man. I should have took Dennis there. I didn't even think of that, when we had Dennis up here. Although that castle was.
I think he would have liked it.
Yeah, that was a nice looking lighthouse, that one.
It's like the iconic lighthouse of Long Island where we live. It's like anytime you see any postcards or any kind of thing about Long Island, they always show the lighthouse. That's like
Is that an active lighthouse?
Yes, it is. Well, I think it is, but I don't think lighthouses in general right now are really utilized much. They're really just maybe just for show. It is working. It's active. It's lit. It lights up. So whether or not,
because lighthouses was a good source of navigation.
right,
Point.
right
So,
nowadays with the technology and the navigation, do they really need the lighthouses? No, but
well, there's nothing like a real time fix to get an accurate position.
yeah,
I mean, GPS.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but it has it's only accurate to within 35 feet. I think it is, or 35 yards maybe. I know it's 35 something.
Oh,
but,
wow.
And that's pretty accurate. But if you're 35 feet from where you actually are, you could cause a ship to run aground, run into something. I mean,
sure.
but
sure,
if you have at least 3 points that you can take bearings from, that will give you the most accurate position of where your ship is at.
Triangulate.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chris Hope. Good morning, Organized Confusion.
That makes sense. Chris Hope, what's up? Organized Confusion, hello. I can't read the chats. I could put it on the iPad, but I wouldn't be able to see it.
And that's a beautiful shot of the sky there, Paul.
Yeah, hi, Chris, and hi, Organised Confusion.
Love my drones. Good morning, Ed, and happy belated birthday. But I think I've already wished you a happy birthday yesterday. Yesterday was his birthday, Paul.
I did not. Happy birthday. Yesterday.
Yeah, happy birthday for yesterday.
Well, I'm always late with birthdays, so you're no different, Ed. Happy yesterday's birthday, Ed.
Yeah.
I get 2 birthdays.
I know, we're not sure. Yeah, where is Mary? I don't know.
Well, it's not me.
Oh, yeah, you can be Mary. You're the third one.
Well, I don't have her voice.
Yeah.
That would be a strange thing. Imagine a voice, Mary's voice coming through that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that is something for a video. Talking in a woman's voice. I'm going to try that.
Yeah. Okay. I want to see that.
You watch.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Do a vlog. I'm going to walk and talk.
You do that, and you just make it to where only Peter and I can see it at first, and we'll tell you if you're successful or not. And then you can post it onto YouTube.
I think I have you on Messenger, Facebook, Peter. I'm not sure. Are you on that? Facebook Messenger? Mr. Carroll?
Yeah, I think because I did send you out a friend request the other day, which I think you accepted. So yeah. So I am on your list, or I should be.
I'll send you my vlog when I do it before we make it public.
Take it out.
And Mrs. Bum, he can't use you.
Yeah. I can hear you.
He's not allowed to use your voice.
No, I use a good voice. Well, not that Mrs. Bum's not a good voice, but I'll think of something. Oh, not that you're thinking about changing my voice.
Way to go, get yourself into trouble. Oh.
There you're cutting out again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We freezing?
No,
Are
you
we
said
losing
you
it?
said it looks sounds like you were cutting out again, and I said, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, that's. It was starting to get a little bit jittery, but I think it's better now.
Ah, good.
Give me a testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
9,
no.
10, 11, 12.
Uh,
Good morning, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis. Good morning, bud. Is he on the panel?
No, he's in the chat. I sent him an email. So Dennis, if you're up and dressed and you can, you're welcome to join the panel. It's in your email, brother. Oh, I think you froze up there for a second.
Well, if he wants to take over for me, I'm going to make. I'm sorry, Rodney. I didn't hear you.
I said I forgot what I said. Oh no, you asked if
I didn't hear
the
it anyway,
panel,
so it
and I
don't
said
matter.
no, he's in the chat. But he is going to join here in a moment or two, he said.
Okay. As I say, if he wants to take my place, I'm going to go make breakfast. Unless you want to
All right,
come
well,
watch me make breakfast.
he said well, here he is now.
Oh, there he is.
Good morning, Dennis.
Hi, Don. That's it. I'm out of here.
I can't blame you, Mr. Bum.
Dude, that song was awesome, man. That was a lot of fun.
Good.
That put a big smile on my face watching you guys. You guys see? Did you see that,
Thank
Peter?
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, it was great.
All right. Good stuff, man. All right, guys.
Thanks.
You all have a wonderful day. I'm going to let Dennis take my spot. I don't want to
Okay.
step on his limelight. And happy Friday. We'll
Nice to see you, Darn Bum.
Happy
Okay.
Friday, Drone Bum.
you too, buddy.
Take care,
Peace, love, and
Paul.
happy.
Give Don a hug for me.
Sayonara.
Let me find this thing on my phone here. Probably not going to be silent. Probably. Where are you? I had a notification. I wouldn't have known about this.
Well, I wasn't sure if you'd seen the email or not, or because it didn't look like you were up yet in the chat. So
I've been up for a while. It just took me a while to check on YouTube. I didn't expect this. So sorry, bear with me. This is Friday, right? If I lost
Yes,
track. Okay.
it is.
Good.
Even still Friday here too.
Wow.
Yeah, only for another couple of hours.
Circumstance.
Yeah, he actually mentioned something about actually doing a live stream during civilized hours.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's better because we went on to we finished our daylight saving last weekend, so you're sort of an hour earlier than you used to be. So it works out well.
So have you guys noticed that when you click on the 3 dots in the chat next to someone's name that you don't have the go-to page?
Yeah, yeah.
We've been seeing that for about
A couple of days.
so.
Yeah, I just noticed it yesterday. Is that a temporary thing or is it a permanent thing?
Who knows?
I believe it's just a temporary hiccup with YouTube. I think it is.
I think it's a bug. I don't think
whether
it's
that's true or not, don't know.
Because YouTube should be self-promoting, and that
Don't know.
yes, there you are. And hey, Sean, Mr. Crowley, and everyone. Yeah, it should be self-promoting, and it's not anymore.
Yeah. Perhaps they're trying to slow their traffic down a bit.
Yeah.
I think you'd think this would be a good time for them to want to, instead of trying to tone down the traffic, improve, keep the traffic.
Yeah, I'm thinking it must be a bug.
Mm.
But it's across platforms. It's not just it's not something they put out wrong on Apple or on Android or whatever.
Yeah.
It was. I noticed it on my computer last night. So.
Yep. Our dog is laying right here and he's snoring. I mean, after all, he is quite old.
Yeah.
My wife said she's had him for about 15 years. So in dog years, that's ancient.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, what you got planned for today there, Mr. Lovelady?
I don't have plans for today beyond editing. I really hope to get something released that's spring-like before it's fall.
So if you don't mind me asking.
Yes.
That little short video you made yesterday.
Yes. That's the beginning of it.
Oh, is that the beginning of it?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Was that the waterfall one, was it?
No, you haven't seen it. I don't
Okay.
mind if you want to share it, Rodney. I don't mind at all. It's I think it's funny. But
I thought it was hilarious because I'm pretty positive that most of us really feel that way.
yeah, I can't share it on this. Or if I can, I don't know how.
Well, let me. No, that's not it.
If I press this plus, no, that's not it either. Uh-oh, I may be in trouble.
You've disappeared.
Yeah. Close it. Okay, I should be back.
Well, it's finally they've made me complete.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to share it. So you guys hang on.
There we go.
Well, it's finally happened. They've made me completely stir crazy. I've packed my bag. Oops, where's my bag? There's my bag. I've packed my bag, and I'm going to get out of this place just as fast and as far as I possibly can. Yes, sir, Bob. Well, it's finally happened. They've made me completely stir crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's that's funny. I thought it was hilarious.
So
And when you said yes, sir, Bob.
Yes, sir, Bob.
So there's more to come on that one, is there?
Yeah, that's not it. That's just
That's a teaser.
It's the beginning of a golf car trip that ends up with some really beautiful spring stuff, and that's as much as I'll say.
So
I hope I can finish it today. I think I can.
So when you go out on your golf cart, how far can you go on that? I mean, like in Colonial Beach, I mean, you're allowed to drive anywhere in Colonial Beach with a golf cart.
This is the same in Peachtree City.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, there are 90 miles of golf cart paths in Peachtree City. The last I knew, and that was 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow.
So it's probably over 100 miles, but it's at least 90. And oh hush. Oh no. Keep your opinion to yourself.
Happens every time.
But yeah, we can. Fayette County, Peachtree City area is a huge area, and so like I know I can go from here to Walmart, which means nothing to you, but Walmart is probably about 7 miles. It probably takes you a 10-mile trip to get there. That's the farthest I've gone, but there's actually a catty corner you can go to the lake. It's probably about 15 miles, but as the crow flies, you know, so my golf cart probably wouldn't make it back if I went there.
Is battery powered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
do they have to be road registered to use them like that?
No, they just have to be licensed. And I live outside of Peachtree City on purpose because I didn't want to pay their taxes. But they if you live inside of Peachtree City, you get a license that costs you $15 for 2 years.
Okay.
If you live outside of Peachtree City, that license costs you $145 for 1 year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well, still worth it to me, but that's outrageous. That's taxation without representation. But they call it a what do they call it? I don't remember. It's a fee. Anyway,
It's a fee,
not a tax.
It's a fee, not a tax.
Exactly. But their whole purpose in doing it, they say, is because the residents who have these licenses are also making up for it in their taxes, making up for road repairs and that in their taxes, right? So we should do our fair share, and I kind of sort of agree with that. It just seems like an outrageous amount.
Well, if it's $15 for residents of Peachtree City and $140 a year for you, you said it's $15 for 2 years for Peachtree City?
Yeah, 7.5 a year for them.
And $140 for people outside.
Yeah.
Just for 1 year.
Yeah.
That's hardly fair.
I completely agree with you. Anyway, they do what they want. They own that. You know, that land belongs to them. So
I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, I try not to get upset about it until it's time to pay. Then I'm upset about it for about a day. Then I smile again.
Oh. Yeah, so I decided to do this impromptu live stream today. Just, I don't know. I was thinking about doing a sunrise stream, and then I'm like, no, it's too windy because we had gale force winds.
Pretty out here today.
Oh, it was pretty. It was a pretty sky this morning. Would have been a beautiful sunset, but I'm sure the wind would have blown my sparks away. But so I knew Paul was up, and I said, "Hey, if I started a live stream, would you join in?" He goes, "Sure." So I started the live stream, and Peter popped in, and I sent you a link, and Ron Lockwood was in
It
for
doesn't
a
want
little
to
bit.
flip. Oh well.
What was that?
He's frozen up.
He froze up. Dennis, if you can still hear us, you froze up, buddy.
Hey Rodney, did you get that message I sent you on Messenger the other day?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Because I didn't realize you'd asked that question until I was watching part of the replay of Matt's thing last week, because he talked over the top of you, so I didn't hear the question, but sort of picked it up on the replay.
right. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It actually looks like I looked at it on YouTube, or not YouTube, but Amazon,
Right.
and it looks like something I might like. But I'm also looking at another one.
Yeah, there's heaps of them out there.
So, but anyway.
I like that one because it enables me to sort of mix the microphone. Also, I can bring in audio from the iPad and also bring in audio from the computer at the same time as well, and mix them all together into the output.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Drone Effects is in the house. Good morning, Claude.
Claude. Hey, Claude.
Hey, Claude. I'm sorry I dropped out there. For the past few days, Comcast has been feeling the weight of everybody being at home.
I got a funny feeling Atlantic Broadband is doing the same thing because the box in here keeps going out, keeps losing signal.
Yeah, so I've decided to go back to AT&T, who doesn't seem to suffer as much from that sort of thing. So that'll happen this coming Wednesday.
So is that going to affect your internet speed at all?
Yeah, it'll go way up.
Oh, it'll go way up. Okay.
Yeah.
We've bought Roku units for each of the TVs, so I'm going to be getting rid of the Atlantic Broadband. I mean, I'm going to keep the internet portion of it. The what do they call it? The high speed internet.
Yeah.
In fact, I may increase its speed. I think they can go up to 1 gigabit now. And I'm going to, if that's true, then I'm going to increase it. So, but I love having this fast internet stuff.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I haven't had pay TV service for 4 years now, I guess. And I don't miss it, by the way. But I use Comcast just because they provided a fairly good service. Well, it was a good service for a pretty good price. But it's gone up by a fairly significant percentage every year since then. And now it's more expensive even than AT&T, and the service level is lower. So I decided it's time to switch.
Yeah, I like this Roku TV though. I mean, because you can get, I subscribe to Hulu Live, so I can still get all the local news stations and the local news TV shows like NCIS, which is one of our favorites. Bull, and those are shows like that, and we usually just record those and then watch them later. That way we can cycle through the commercials. But I think with Hulu Live, if you're watching it live, you got to sit through the commercials. But if you record it, then I think they cut the commercials out somehow. But anyway, so that's my plan. That's one of the things I got to do today. And then I got to get my old truck moved. It's still sitting at the repair shop. I tell you, those people have been so good, so kind about letting me keep it there. But I got to get it moved to another shop that's a friend of my son, stepson, is going to let us put it there, and they're going to try and fix it.
Oh, cool.
And then if they do, I may end up giving that to my son in Missouri, because he's been wanting a truck.
Nice.
He's a young preacher, and well, he ain't so young anymore, but I like to do what I can for him and his family,
Yeah.
So I understand that they've been live streaming their church services too, which is good.
Yeah, I think just about everybody has. Our church doesn't do it on YouTube.
Yeah, but they do it. They do it on live TV though, don't they?
It's not television. It's not. You can't pick it up on your TV. It has to be. You have to go to fbcptc.org
Oh,
/watch-live to see it. It's a web-based live stream.
I got you. It's from their webpage. Got you. Hey, Ron,
Mr.
welcome
Rockwell.
back.
Hey, it's daylight again.
Yeah, we can see that.
Did you go through a nighttime?
I did. I'm up to 2 cars I've seen hitting a record.
Wow. Wow.
A traffic jam.
Yeah.
Curtis Dart, welcome to the chat.
Hey, Curtis.
Let's see here. Anybody
I spoke to
interested
you an hour.
in the Mavic Mini 2?
I thought it was Mavic 2 Air.
Yeah, I thought it was the Mavic Air as well. But
It's too soon to do another Mavic Mini.
That's right.
That's my opinion. That's my vote. Those who are listening, I'm going to get some coffee.
okay.
Hey, Rodney.
Yes, sir.
Here, I'll show you. I'm practicing my social distancing. Let me see if I can flip the camera.
Curtis.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you go. There's lots of traffic on the highway.
Wow.
Oh,
That you know, that's something so unusual
Yeah.
when you don't see any cars like that for long periods of time. You said you're up to 2, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be considered a traffic jam then?
Kinda.
Or maybe just heavy traffic?
Heavy
Heavy
traffic.
traffic.
Yeah.
This is heavy traffic.
One
No
coyote.
peanut butter and jam involved.
Yeah. 3 deer. 1 skunk. Get populated.
Oh yeah. Hey, Chris Hope, you have a good day. You be safe out there. I assume you're going to work. Take care, brother.
Chris said he was taking the weekend off. I hope that's still true, Chris. But whatever it is you're up to, I hope you have a good day.
Oh, holiday today. Okay. Well, that's good. You deserve a rest.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Good Friday.
yeah, so same here. Good Friday is a holiday. We also
It
get
it is Good Friday. I forgot all about that.
For many people, yes, it's a, or for many businesses, it's a holiday.
yeah we get Good Friday as a public holiday, and also Monday is a public holiday as well. Easter Monday is a public holiday here.
Get a lot of holidays,
not in
Peter.
the United States. Most people,
Sorry, Ron?
most businesses.
You get a lot of holidays.
Oh, I get 365 a year now, being retired. Every day's a holiday.
That's the way it is for me, and I'm still getting used to it after, what is that? 8 months.
Okay. Well, I'm up to 14 years now, so I'm used to it.
Let's see. Yeah, Peter. I'm the other thing I'm looking at is the Zoom H6. It's a portable recorder,
Okay.
but you can also use it as a mixer.
Yeah, that's the one Mitch has got, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one Mitch is using. So I'm kind of looking at that one too.
Okay.
Those mixers are fun.
Yeah, they're reasonably expensive, though, aren't they? That Zoom one.
Yeah, it'll be a while before I get it, but anyway, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
And plus, I got the one that I'm using at the church belongs to the pastor. I may ask him if he wants to sell it since he's not using it. So I may end up using that one. But we'll see. It's kind of big though. I mean, it's about like that wide and about this long and
needs its own desk almost.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So, but this H6 Zoom and the one that Peter has would be just about right. But the H6 Zoom is also a recorder, so I could go walk around and record on it and then sync it into my videos.
Yeah, but if it's that big, how are you going to walk around with that and a camera? And
well, the H60 is small.
I see.
It's
just the mixer that's.
Yeah, then the mixer that Peter has is a little bit bigger than that.
I see.
But I mean, and this comes with a lot of attachments. It comes with a headset, 2 different types of microphones, and 2 different types of portable microphones, and then it's got a handheld mic that you could use. So
yeah, my mixer, I just did a quick measurement. That's about 6 inches wide, around about 7.5 inches sort of long. That's pretty small.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's the one you have is definitely smaller than the one that we're using at the church, but I'm still looking. It's going to be a while yet before I actually buy it. I'm going to try and figure out a way to kind of close this area off a little bit and clean it up so I can put up a green screen and make it kind of like a studio. But I'm going to have to find storage for a lot of stuff. Wish we had a spare bedroom that I could turn into a office/studio. But anyway, Blur's Day. Friend says every day is Blur's Day.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I have to agree. If it wasn't for looking at my computer or my cell phone, I'd actually forget what day it was.
I hear you.
So, Ron, any cars lately?
No. I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, you be sure to let us know.
Yeah, I'll show it to you what I do. What I can show you is first time ever. Are sunrise from North Dakota.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Issue guy. Whoops. There we are.
You got your drone with you?
Well, that's a silly question. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to pull over real quick and get it up in the air.
I should. Yeah. Yeah.
As long as it doesn't make you late for work.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get in there a little early. It's a little chilly outside too. 19 degrees.
Yeah.
So
No.
I've gotten accustomed to this warm F-150.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think I would get out there to do a sunrise in 13-degree temperatures either. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna go grab me a cup of coffee real quick.
Want to grab me one, Rodney?
I'll do it, bud. I'll do it, brother.
I'm gonna drop out, Rodney. I have too many connection problems here. I'm sorry, but
Okay, Dennis, no problems. Well, thanks for joining.
Take care, Dennis.
thanks for
You have a
inviting
good
me.
day, brother.
Bye, Dennis.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
So did you submit just the one picture or two?
Now that was actually a photo that I doctored up. Actually, that was my little stuffed bird that I've got here.
Oh,
That was that one. I used the green screen on the LumaFusion and stuck two of them on a branch.
oh, okay. Oh shoot. That was a neat picture, though. I like that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
The car.
Look. He's out in front of me.
Okay.
Got some cows.
Oh wow.
Lots
It's all
of
happening.
But I don't know if you can see it, but they're actually, where'd he go? Ah, there he is. I thought, was I seeing things? There's actually a vehicle. There's a vehicle up there.
Oh. Yeah, if you're on match stream tomorrow, I'll show you that photo again.
Yeah.
You'll see how bad a job I did of it, but
Well, I submitted those two pictures of the Eagles. I'll see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just thought it was very, very unique that the one had that white chest like he did.
yeah.
I've never seen an eagle like that before.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe they'll find that unique. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with it. Hope it does well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Fly High Island in the chat too. Hi there. Yeah.
Yeah, the sun's coming up.
Okay.
6:20 in the morning.
Right. Wow.
I left the house at 3:45.
Okay. Oh, so you've been on the road for a while then?
Yeah.
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 Have you got far to go?
Close to an hour yet.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. And then I'll be done. I'm almost catching up to this car.
That'll be the highlight of the day when you can pass him.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I've been playing a lot with that Nikon, the same camera that Kevin has.
Yeah.
I'm really finding out past like 2000, I'll tell you the image quality really, really, really drops off.
Right.
Yeah. But, that's the difference between that and the 900. But I'm just, putting it on a tripod and I'm just not seeing good quality. It's actually kind of crappy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Rodney, I was showing Peter, we do have other vehicles in North Dakota.
Wow.
I snuck up
train
on
tracks.
Oh.
Yeah. And the sun's still coming up.
Oh, cool. That is a nice sunrise.
Yeah. This is the little metropolis of Reeder. I'm actually coming up to a stop sign. I'll show you a North Dakota town here in a second. And don't nobody blink.
Okay, we'll miss it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what the population of this town is. That's a crappy truck. He's driving a Dodge. Oh. All right. Get ready to show you a city in North Dakota. Well, a town.
Peter, don't blink.
I'll try not
No,
to.
Don't blink. You'll miss it.
There'll be a quiz. Yeah. Here we are entering the town of Reeder. There's the sign right there.
Uh,
And there's a couple houses there. A house, barn, couple houses, and most of these houses look deserted. But and the last building's coming up. There you go.
There it is.
Your tour of Reeder, North Dakota. That's it. No more buildings.
Like I said, don't blink.
I
yeah.
You know, I like my quietness and solitude once in a while, but and you probably have to drive. Well, I don't know where the nearest grocery store is. It's a ways.
Yeah.
It's got to be between 25 and 50 miles.
Flying High Ireland is in the house. Good morning, Flying High. Or Fly High.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Rodney. You're right.
No worries, buddy.
Hey, Rodney, can I share a photo?
Yeah.
Just gonna show Ron. We've got a similar looking country here too.
Okay.
Yeah. Push the button.
If I would have hit him, Rodney, I probably would have accidentally dropped the F-bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's up in the northwest of the state of Victoria, where I live.
Pretty country, though.
That is pretty.
Yeah, sort of semi-desert up there. Yeah,
Looks like they take care of your highways there, too.
yeah, the roads are very good. Yeah, those roads are very good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so there, yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, just sort of figured out how to do the screen share. I was playing around with it the other day, so trying to work out how to do it.
Rodney, you're going back to work next week, right?
Yeah, next Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, people might ask, well, why on Thursday? I'm like, well, because that's the beginning of the new pay period.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least for our company.
Oh.
The pay periods start on the 1st and the 16th.
Okay.
So they pay twice a month. I'm not real happy with that kind of. I kind of like the bi-weekly scheme myself. but it is what it is. So.
Yeah, it is. I've never heard of that. I've always been on a, Sunday to Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back again.
Okay. The sun's getting bright.
And it looks like driving right into it just about too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the deer are coming out here this morning. Put that shade up.
Suppose there wouldn't be too many of them getting hit by cars these days.
Oh, we have a lot of that happen here.
Yeah.
That's the neat thing. We get a lot of dead deer in the road, and that's how you find eagles.
Yeah.
Do you have many eagles over in Australia?
No, we do, mate. There's a lot of them in the outback areas. Like they'll sort of wear the same trouble with those because you get a lot of kangaroos get hit by cars, and they'll come down onto the roads to feed on the kangaroos.
Do you see a lot of kangaroos over there?
Oh yeah. Well, depending where you live, like in the cities, you don't see too many. But if you get a bit out of the cities, you'll see a lot of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially at night time, because they tend to come out more at night time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when they're a bit dangerous, because they'll just sort of, jump out right in front of the car, and you haven't got hope of trying to miss them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Are they protected, Peter, where you could get like a fine or something if you hit one? Or?
Oh no. In fact, people in the outback, they'll shoot them, for animal feed and that sort of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because they become a pest in certain areas. Yeah.
Wow.
There's millions of them.
Yeah. Good morning, Paul Murray. Welcome to the chat.
I'm on the final leg.
How much longer you got to go?
About 50 miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So about 45 minutes?
Yeah, about that.
Wow. You just got bright.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got the sunshade up.
I need to get me some curtains for this window here.
That happens to me in my office. That the sun comes through that window in the morning, and my face is all bleached out.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm going to take care of my business this morning, and then I'm going to take a drive and go find someplace to fly my drone.
Come on, ladies. Oh.
Uh-oh.
More women out scouting around, trying to do some damage to my nice truck.
What, they deer?
Yeah.
Here about 4 or 5 months ago, it was in the fall time, I was driving up my road, Bowie Road, going to Route 3, heading to work, and there was this buck was standing in the middle of the road and refused to move.
Really?
He would not. Yeah, he just wasn't going to move. It was his road, and he wasn't going to move.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, and I'm stopped there. So I finally started inching forward, and I got almost up on him before he decided he was going to move.
Yeah. What time of year was it?
It was fall.
Yeah.
I think it was turning to rut.
Yep. They get stupid, man.
I guess. Hey, Brad Austin, how you doing, buddy?
It's kind of neat hunting in the fall, we see some of the fights that they have. Oh, just incredible.
Oh, I bet.
They get pretty vicious, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're fighting for that female.
It's all about women.
Yeah.
Somehow there's always a girl involved.
Always.
When are we ever going to learn?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Hey Brad, I'm doing pretty good, brother. So I've been getting out walking, and
You go out every day, Rodney?
I try to. And Wednesday, me and the wife took a walk because that was her day off, and we walked a mile. And then yesterday, I walked a mile and live streamed the whole thing. Well, you were there.
Yeah. We're using that camera 5 thing or whatever.
Yeah. I wish there was a better way, but I think the times that I dropped off was because if I have to put my phone in upside down with the camera side down in my pocket,
Right.
Because I think the antenna is right here.
Right.
It is right in here. And I was using my phone as a hotspot. And
So
this is the phone. This
You were
is the
using
phone
the-
I take for a camera.
Can you didn't I see Mel or somebody do that with do you have the Osmo Action?
No.
Or you have the Pocket, right?
Yeah, I have the pocket.
You can't live stream from that, right?
Not that I know of. Now, I haven't tried lately. I know when you're using the app on the pocket,
Right.
for the pocket, they don't have like the DJI 4 Go app, unless
Right.
that's changed recently, and I just haven't seen it, which is always possible. Oh, good for you,
It
Brad.
has some app.
That's
Try to
great.
remember. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's been about a year since I had one. I sold mine.
Oh, it's your pocket?
Yeah. Kind of wish I kept it now. It's a neat little camera. Good photo quality and video quality.
Yeah, in fact, on one of the walks I did, I used the pocket, and I'd bought this microphone, and then this is the same microphone that Dennis Lovelady has on his pocket, and I just wanted to see how well it worked, and man, it sounded so good.
Yeah.
I was surprised about how good it sounded, and I thought I'd do a short video of the walk, but after looking at the footage, I decided, no, nobody's going to want to watch that. I mean, if I'd been able to show pictures of, beautiful gardens and stuff, that'd been one thing. But with me just blabbing and walking, there's not a whole lot to see around here, really. I think if you watched the live stream, you pretty much saw the whole area.
Yeah. You got that lake or river behind your house?
Yeah. Yep. It's a small lake, pond, really.
Peter, do you live like in the city or in the suburbs or the country?
I'm sort of just on the northeast outskirts of the city of Melbourne, probably about, maybe 30, 35 kilometres from the sort of centre of Melbourne.
Okay.
Past where I live, it's sort of, small farms and that sort of stuff. Just up, a couple of kilometres up the road from me, it's all pretty well farmland.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this is here. You know what a big crop is up here is sunflowers.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You should see some of the sunflower fields in the summer up here. They're huge.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Acres, hundreds of acres. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, everybody loves sunflower seeds.
Yeah. It's kind of neat to fly a drone over them sometimes. I'll pull over and there's another one of my truck enemies. We have North Dakota. First year up there, it was big, and somewhat of a drought. But there wasn't moisture in the seeds and stuff that they eat, and they were dying. And plus, I think a couple of the winters I've experienced up here killed a lot of them. And now they're coming back this year. It's nothing for me to drive up here. I used to see 300, 400, 500 of them just along the road. We get people from all over the country that come here and hunt pheasant. They'll pull into the airport.
Hey, Ron, you're breaking up, brother.
They got all their hunting gear and dogs. Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of broke up there, Ron.
I was saying that the pheasant hunting up here is just huge. People come from all around the nation to pheasant hunt, and
Okay.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
Jay Santiago is in the house. Drone worship. Good morning, Dan.
Dan, good morning. Well, it's a total of 4 cars so far. Seriously, since I left Sturgis, and that's 100 plus miles. Yeah. 4 cars.
Wow. 4 cars and 100 miles. Is that the counting the one you were behind?
Yes. Yep. I've seen more deer than cars.
Wow. Anyway, well, I didn't realize it, but Peter, we've been on here for over 2 hours now.
Oh, it is too. 2 hours and 10. Wow.
Yeah, 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun, huh?
It does.
Certainly does. Yep.
But I am going to have to end this stream, I guess. I got some things I need to do, and
Okay.
I'm sure you want to go to bed and get a good night's sleep. Good morning, Camero.
It won't be too long. I'll be off to bed.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Rodney, thanks for keeping me awake.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yep.
Not much longer now, and you'll be at work, eh?
Yeah, about another half hour.
Yeah, good deal.
Okay. Well, have a good day, Ron.
Yeah, thanks, Peter.
We might see you with Matt a bit later on.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah,
Depends on how the day goes.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. And we'll go up and see all the changes today. Apparently, we got to take our temperature and record our temperature just as you're entering the building. And if you're at a certain range, you are immediately turn and go and call the infection control nurse. And you're not allowed the building. And even if your temperature is okay, we have to put on a mask to continue to come in the building. So I got to, yeah, that's going to be interesting. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully this will all be over soon. Well, you guys.
Hopefully so. the news is this morning was saying that it looks like it might be tapering off in New York, in the city there. So
Good.
that's good
Yeah.
news.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys need a break for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Rodney, thanks for having me on. Thanks for keeping me awake. Peter, as always, good seeing
Hey,
you, bud.
hey, Ron,
Yes, sir.
Ron. Before you go, drone worship would like you to say, danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see what he says here.
Hold on. Say, danger, Will Robinson. Okay, I'm not sure.
he said it was funnier when you sounded like a robot.
Oh, it's probably because of the cell coverage up here.
Oh, yeah. All right, Ron. Well, you be safe, brother.
All right, guys. Thank you, and everybody have a good day. Be safe.
You
Okay.
too, brother.
Bye, Ron.
See you guys later. See everybody in the chat. Bye-bye.
All right, Rodney, we might see you on Matt's live stream if you happen to drop in.
Yeah, I am going to try and stop in tonight. I can't promise anything, but I'm going to try to.
Well, hope you can.
Yep.
Well.
So too. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning.
Okay. All right. Well, bye, Rodney, and bye, everyone in chat.
All right, Peter. Have a good day or good night to you, sir.
I'm out of here. Okay. Bye.
All right. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you being in the chat. Hope you enjoyed the show. This was an impromptu live stream and turned out quite well, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, though. Hope you all have a nice Friday. Hope you have a great Easter weekend. Take care. Be safe. Practice social distancing and take care. Have a good day now. Bye.